In this video, we'll delve into the transformative Stoic lessons from Marcus Aurelius on building self-discipline. By watching, you'll gain an understanding of how to control perceptions, accept reality, and focus on the present, amongst other valuable lessons. These teachings will empower you to navigate life's challenges with calm and resilience. The video is themed around the practical application of Stoicism in everyday life, equipping you with tools to enhance your well-being and peace of mind. So, stay stoic, watch till the end, and let's embark on this journey of self-improvement together. Lesson 1. Control your perception. One of the fundamental teachings of Marcus Aurelius is the importance of controlling our perceptions. He believed that it is not events themselves that disturb us, but rather our judgments and interpretations of those events. By learning to manage our perceptions, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Imagine a situation where you face a setback or a challenge. Your immediate reaction may be to view it as a catastrophe, leading to stress, anger, or frustration. However, Marcus Aurelius advises us to pause and consider an alternative perspective. Rather than perceiving it as a disaster, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. By consciously shifting our perception, we can transform our emotional response and regain control over our thoughts and actions. This allows us to approach challenges with a calm and rational mindset, making it easier to find solutions and navigate through difficult situations. Moreover, it helps us cultivate a positive outlook on life, enabling us to find meaning and beauty even in the face of adversity. In essence, learning to control our perceptions empowers us to shape our own reality. It reminds us that our reactions are within our control, and by choosing to view events in a more favorable light, we can cultivate a greater sense of inner harmony and tranquility. Lesson 2. Accept reality. In the realm of self-discipline, Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of accepting reality as it unfolds, without complaining or resisting. He believed that resistance to what is happening in the present moment only leads to unnecessary suffering and distress. Instead, by accepting reality, we can cultivate inner peace and focus our energy on what truly matters. Accepting reality means acknowledging that life is filled with both ups and downs, and that setbacks and challenges are inevitable. It requires us to let go of our attachment to how we think things should be and embrace how they actually are. This doesn't mean we become passive or complacent, but rather that we approach situations with a clear understanding of what we can and cannot control. By accepting reality, we free ourselves from the burden of constantly fighting against circumstances beyond our influence. We learn to adapt and find creative solutions instead of wasting energy on futile resistance. This practice allows us to maintain our composure and make rational decisions, even in the face of adversity. By incorporating this Stoic lesson into our lives, we can develop a mindset that is resilient, adaptable, and at peace with the ever-changing nature of existence. It enables us to approach challenges with grace and wisdom, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling life. Lesson number 3 from the list is act on what's in your control. Marcus Aurelius believed that we should only concern ourselves with things that are within our control, our own actions, choices, and responses. This lesson reminds us that there are many aspects of life that we have no control over, such as external events, other people's actions, or even the outcome of our efforts. However, what we do have control over is how we choose to react to these circumstances. By focusing on what is within our control, we can cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience. Instead of wasting energy and becoming frustrated by things we cannot change, we can direct our efforts towards what truly matters. For example, if you are facing a challenging situation at work, you can choose to approach it with a positive attitude, give it your best effort, and learn from the experience, even if the outcome is not entirely in your hand. This lesson teaches us to let go of attachment to outcomes and instead focus on the process and our own actions. It empowers us to take responsibility for our own lives and make the most of the choices available to us. By applying this principle, we can navigate through life's uncertainties with greater ease and develop a strong sense of self-discipline. Lesson number 4 from the list is detach yourself from material things. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that true happiness does not come from external possessions. This Stoic lesson encourages us to recognize that material objects are transient and don't define our worth or inner peace. In a world driven by consumerism, it's easy to become attached to material possessions and base our happiness on acquiring more. However, Aurelius reminds us that these external things are outside of our control and can be taken away at any moment. By detaching ourselves from material things, we free ourselves from the constant desire for more and the fear of losing what we have. We learn to appreciate the present moment and find contentment with what we already possess. Practicing this lesson enables us to focus on cultivating qualities such as kindness, compassion, and wisdom, which are internal and everlasting. It allows us to shift our perspective from seeking happiness through accumulation to finding fulfillment through personal growth and meaningful connection. By embracing this Stoic teaching, we can experience a sense of freedom and inner peace as we no longer rely on external possessions for our well-being. We become less affected by the ups and downs of material wealth and more focused on nurturing our character and relationships. Lesson number 5 from our list of Stoic lessons by Marcus Aurelius focuses on the practice of misfortune. Aurelius believed that by visualizing and preparing ourselves for worst-case scenarios, we can better appreciate what we have and cultivate resilience. The practice of misfortune involves imagining and mentally preparing for challenging situations that could potentially occur in our lives. By doing so, we become more mentally equipped to handle unexpected setbacks and develop a sense of gratitude for the present moment. This lesson encourages us to consider the fragility and impermanence of our circumstances. By contemplating the loss of a job, for example, we recognize the value of our current employment and can take proactive steps to secure our professional future. The practice of misfortune also helps us avoid complacency and become more adaptable. By acknowledging that life is unpredictable, we become better equipped to navigate unforeseen obstacles with grace and composure. Ultimately, this lesson teaches us to find strength and appreciation in the face of adversity. By preparing ourselves mentally and embracing the practice of misfortune, we can cultivate a resilient mindset and lead a more fulfilling and balanced life. Lesson number 6 from the list of Stoic lessons by Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment. In our past, and often chaotic lives, we tend to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. However, Aurelius reminds us that true peace and contentment can be found by focusing on the present. By directing our attention to the here and now, we become fully engaged in our experiences, whether it's work, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a beautiful sunset. This practice allows us to savor the richness of life and find joy in the simplest of moments. Living in the present also helps us to let go of anxieties and regrets. Instead of ruminating on past mistakes or worrying about what may happen, we can channel our energy into taking action and making the most of each present moment. By embracing the lesson of living in the present, we cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and a deeper appreciation for the beauty and opportunities that surround us every day. It enables us to find serenity amidst chaos and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Lesson number 7 from the list is about refraining from judgment, as taught by Marcus Aurelius. He believed that we should avoid hastily labeling people or situations and instead seek to understand them from different perspectives. When someone cuts us off in traffic, for instance, it's easy to immediately judge them as rude or inconsiderate. However, Aurelius encourages us to pause and consider alternative possibilities. Perhaps that person is rushing to the hospital or facing an emergency. By refraining from judgment, we can cultivate empathy and compassion, fostering better relationships and a more peaceful mindset. Practicing this lesson can have a profound impact on our lives. It helps us develop a more open-minded and understanding approach towards others, leading to healthier interactions and reduced conflicts. It also prevents us from jumping to conclusions or harboring unnecessary resentment. By embracing this Stoic principle, we can create a more harmonious and accepting environment for ourselves and those around us. So, let us strive to withhold judgment, engage in thoughtful reflection, and embrace the virtue of empathy in our daily lives. Lesson number 8 from the list is embrace mortality. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of recognizing our own mortality and appreciating the fleeting nature of life. This teaching serves as a reminder that our time on this earth is limited and should not be taken for granted. By embracing our mortality, we become more aware of the preciousness of each moment and are motivated to make the most of our time. It encourages us to prioritize what truly matters in life and let go of the trivial and unimportant. This lesson impacts our lives by instilling a sense of urgency and a desire to live authentically. It prompts us to reflect on our actions and choices, ensuring that we make decisions aligned with our values and aspirations. It also helps us appreciate the beauty and fragility of life, fostering gratitude and a deeper connection to the world around us. By embracing our mortality, we can overcome the fear of death and approach life with a greater sense of purpose and vitality. It reminds us to seize opportunities, cherish relationships, and leave a positive impact on the world. So, let us embrace our mortality and live each day to the fullest. Lesson 9 from Marcus Aurelius' Stoic teachings is to develop humility. According to Aurelius, it is essential to recognize that we are not the center of the universe and that our achievements and successes are not solely attributable to our own efforts. Humility allows us to acknowledge the role played by external factors, including opportunities, circumstances, and the support of others. By cultivating humility, we can maintain a balanced perspective and avoid excessive pride or arrogance. It reminds us that we are part of a larger interconnected system and encourages gratitude for the contributions of others. Embracing humility also helps us to avoid being consumed by our own ego and allows for more collaborative and harmonious relationships with those around us. In our own lives, humility can impact us positively in numerous ways. It enables us to learn from others, acknowledge our mistakes, and appreciate the diverse perspectives and experiences of those we interact with. By embracing humility, we can foster a sense of empathy, compassion, and understanding, ultimately leading to personal growth and deeper connections with others. So let's strive to develop humility and embrace the wisdom it brings to enrich our lives. Lesson 10. You adopt a cosmic viewpoint. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to adopt a cosmic viewpoint, a broader perspective that helps us navigate the ups and downs of life with equanimity. This lesson teaches us to recognize that we are just a small part of a vast universe, and our problems or successes are minuscule in the grand scheme of things. By embracing this cosmic perspective, we gain a sense of humility and detachment from our own ego. We realize that our worries and anxieties are often trivial in comparison to the infinite expanse of the cosmos. This understanding allows us to let go of unnecessary stress and find serenity amidst chaos. When faced with challenges or setbacks, adopting a cosmic viewpoint enables us to see beyond the immediate circumstances. We acknowledge that difficulties are temporary and that everything is impermanent. This realization allows us to maintain a sense of calm and composure, knowing that life's trials are just fleeting moments in the vast tapestry of existence. Additionally, this lesson reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things. We recognize that our actions have ripple effects, and we are part of a greater whole. This understanding encourages us to approach life with kindness, compassion, and a sense of responsibility towards others. By watching this video and embracing Lesson 10, you will cultivate a broader perspective, gain resilience, and find peace in the face of adversity. So, stay stoic, watch till the end, and discover the power of adopting a cosmic viewpoint in your life.